Could go for a double trouble comp, maybe. Story of 7.
Look at us making new memories.
I mean, one of the reasons why set 12 was fun is set 12 had a surprising amount of player agency. Especially in the first half of the set, charms were very fair towards players. You had a pretty good chance at finding charms, and even specific charms. If you're willing to spend enough gold, you had a pretty good chance to find the exact charm you're looking for. That's definitely I did like the set 12. I did like the set 12 set mechanic, just because of the player agency it gave you. Were you frustrated in past sets regarding hard forcing meta? I mean, I feel like it really became an issue with set 6. And set 6, what was set 6? Augments. Now, obviously, augments have done more good than harm to TFT, but it doesn't change the fact that TFT has fundamentally changed because of augments. And there are negatives, right? I mean, we usually consider augments as something very, very positive, but for example, like when set 6 came out, there used to be like, oh, I have this augment into one, therefore I can now only play this comp and nothing else. I'm gonna hard force this. This mentality really started in set 6. Now, obviously, you can argue people in set 3, they just decided beforehand they're gonna be playing mech and do nothing else, right? But with augments, you feel more locked in, because you can be like, at the start of the, like in set 3, you could open and say like, me mech, no pivot, but you could actually pivot. I mean, like, this is something people like to forget. You could actually pivot if you wanted to, because as long as the items allowed it, you could change your comp towards a comp that fits with the items. But ever since set 6, you feel too locked in with the augments, because if you ever tried ignoring your augments, or if you ever played a game where, you know, like you don't have the greatest augments, you feel like you can't recover. I've tried playing in a way where I try to ignore my augments, and I feel like it's not even remotely possible. Depends if you had a generic augment, yeah. But then the problem is that the comms themselves have become much less interesting, because the interesting parts about comms was shifted towards augments. That's the next problem. Like comms in older like units and comms in older TFT sets were more interesting. Now a lot of the interesting effects come from augments, and unit design has become very generic. And comp design has become incredibly generic. Yeah, I can't say I enjoy generic augments either. I'd rather have generic unit design than 400 assassins player every lobby. I don't know, I feel like... you know what I don't like about assassins? We we've never went with the one solution for assassins that would work. We've tried every single way to make assassin work except the one that actually works, which is make an assassin trait, but don't give it an emblem. We've never had this once, I believe. Every single version of assassin that has existed either had an emblem or had a different way of getting a unit into the backline, you know, like the hacker trait from set 8. And I really think that's stupid because the best example for assassins that existed was, I think it was set 7. I think it was set 7. All the assassins were just utility bots, you know, like Diana and stuff. And the one unit that ended up like using the assassin emblem and being broken was Olaf. But if you didn't allow an assassin emblem in set 7, you wouldn't have that problem. Like the assassins in set 7 wouldn't have been strong enough to actually cause that much of an issue. But they keep doing stuff, they keep adding like toxic stuff, or they kept adding like toxic stuff like hacker that is literally a free assassin emblem, and then obviously that's gonna cause like a 10 billion issues. Yeah, I do think the I do actually agree with that statement. I think augments in this set are kind of shit. For example, like if you take prismatics are pretty lame, especially in stage 3. There's like a few interesting ones on stage 2, and there's like maybe 2 or 3 interesting ones on stage 4, and there's like none in stage 3. So overall, augments in the set up, and gold augments are like, there's a lot of gold augments and like 95% of them are awful. I mean, there's just so many of them you just don't want to take. Here, let me give you the edgelord augment that totally makes sense. Yes, that's totally one that I would want to take. Yeah, I think augment design in the set was bad. It's a big or like they should do a big augment overhaul next set. I do think augment design in the set was pretty trash. Which is a problem because like a lot of the fun from TFT, nowadays at least, comes from augments. I mean, Litfuse, I don't know if Litfuse is a good example because like here's how Litfuse worked for most of the set. So 60 mana only in the last row. If a unit was mana locked, it wouldn't gain any bonus mana. And it would not overflow. And it was a silver augment, and silver augments are actually more interesting than gold augments. So I don't know if Litfuse is a good example here. Because that thing was completely unusable until the most recent patch where it got fixed. And even then, it's a silver augment. I was mainly complaining about gold and prismatics. Yeah, Protagonist is fun. I like Protagonist. It's a good augment. But the problem is that if you don't get it into one, then there really isn't. Like, my main problem is like the Gwen encounter, for example. If you get the Gwen encounter, like, I am not hyped to play the Gwen encounter, I can tell you that. The Gwen encounter is actually really painful to play. Because there's just nothing exciting. Okay, let's see. What can we actually do here? I would like to try the essence share Kog'Maw again, but we kind of saw how that went last game. Oh yeah, this augment. Gain the edge. Edgelords gain up to 200% of their attack speed bonus the lower health their target is. Well, besides the fact that Edgelord as a trait is utterly unplayable. Items are bad for protectors. I have Pandoras. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not answering that Taco that aren't like I'm not gonna spend 10 minutes answering one question. Okay, let me try this. This is point. Okay, we got an essence share, sweet. I can actually play. Okie dokie. So why is it always that my like super renty games end up on YouTube? we should study this. Every time I'm like ranting like a maniac about the TFT design is the game where stuff magically ends up working out and then it's gonna find its way onto YouTube. Is this Star Guardian tech? Nah, this is gonna be this is like a meme comp based around Essence Share, Kog'Maw, and Karma. So the general idea here is I can dub the game after. The general idea, oh, actually, But if I get this bet, I would play Star Guardians, but I'm not gonna get it this late. The idea is to have like, I don't know, like double Shojin, Ginzo, Kog'Maw or something like that, and then you have triple damage item Karma and the rest is frontline. That's kind of how it's supposed to work, I believe. Okay, but enough yapping. I actually have the setup I was looking for, so let's try to focus and make this one happen.
Brace yourself.
Let's focus on the Kog'Maw items first. I wonder, like, should we try Adaptive on the Karma so every time she gets mana from Essence Share, she gets slightly more? I wonder if that's worth it. I mean, I could start by doing Adaptive Morello Karma, but it's almost too utility-ish. But we can try, maybe. Okay, Kog'Maw is level 15 soon-ish. That should be fine. Will we have Chunk's treasure, given we have our Shin as well? Our Shin is only 4 weeks. At the time Chunk comes, our Shin is already gone. Let's use it on Kobuko, because I know I'm gonna remove him. Our Shin is 4 weeks in total. I think our Shin is I think our Shin is gonna get replaced by Set Revival, and Chonk is always the last 2 weeks. Oh, it's Leona too already from Recomp. Hello, and what? Well, this game is already looking a lot better than the other one. I mean, we have the power up we want. We are 2.5 Kog'Maw items in. This is certainly looking playable. I've been enjoying our Shin with Gwen Helper. Did you know? I read today, because you know the Gwen items, they're like different. The Gwen artifacts are different to. One sec. Oh, early karma as well. That's lucky. Okay. Let me try the utility side first. You take probably maybe a jewel thing. I don't know if I can neglect the front line that much, but we'll see.
Rubbing my head on you means you're mine.
Okay. And I guess this is... we can try Karma power up as well. And we could do critical threat actually for spell crit. Definitely too weak. Why not roll for Kog'Maw here? Because I want to play around Karma, not Kog'Maw. Right now I just need... Okay, belt overflow is actually... wait. Van overflow is pretty... Wait, I think maybe it's van overflow. We also have Radiant. Oh, man. I can do like Radiant. Oh, man, everything here is so good. What? Everything here is so good. Okay, I'll take this meme, I suppose, but... Man, that was a hard one. That was a hard one.
For tranquility.
Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Okay, we need to go for Shojin next, and then it's just frontline, frontline, frontline. Okay, I need to roll, I think. Especially with Prismatic Info too. I mean, at least Karma has spell crit from critical threat, right? So... Gotta embrace the meme. Okay, I need upgraded frontliners. I need Cassandra. I need Karma too. Karma especially is like a pretty hard one to hit.
Stand and fight.
What are these rolls? Wait, I could have taken my fight.
Now we prove our courage.
Okay, that's a classic. Zero Cassandra. I mean, I don't need Kog'Maw 3. What I need is Cassandra and a Karma 2. Okay, I see this. I pick... Oh, actually, 2 people noped out of here. Interesting. Like, It obviously it can be a good thing in terms of like average placement, but if the bottom nopes out, it means that you face the top guys more often. So the game starts to become a lot harder quickly. Should I just go for now? I think. Okay, we got that part at least, so that's cool. Fairly happy with the power-ups here. You can hit rare treat starting stage for 1. Actually, let's go for a crit here for Steadfast. I need more frontline items as well. Let's see the Karma mana gain here. But I mean, we can also just math it out, I guess. 35 or 50. Decent damage. Belt for Sunfire is better. Okay-ish, I guess. I mean, if I go for Sunfire, I'm gonna have to roll a full item here. That's also gonna be a bit annoying. Obviously, Morello Cannon is far from optimal. Normally, I would have just given Morello to Kog'Maw, but she's kind of occupied with a triple Death Blade. Rubber, I mean, sorry. Would be cool if you can get the second story of 7. It's a cute comp. No, Void Serve is bad because we have Kog'Maw has Shred already. We reached 26. Okay, that's a cute comp though. Kog'Maw is dealing 4,252, and this is before critically striking. Reroll Morello on NPC round. Guys, chill.
With ease.
Okay.
A great day to fight.
Let's try to make some progress on this Cassandra, maybe. Okay, I guess not. Okay, let's just level then. I think this Kog'Maw might be bait, but I'm not sure.
Your move, Leduc.
It is a fun comp, I will admit that. It's just a shame that Essence Share is so hard to find. I would say you can maybe do this like, let's say you force this 3 games in a row. If you force this 3 games in a row, I think you're gonna hit it like once. Would be my guess. I mean, Kog'Maw's job is just to auto-attack as much as possible, to feed mana into Karma, and then Karma goes full DPS, because she gets a mana from Kog'Maw, and then the rest is just frontline, stay alive to buy time. Okay, let's see how that fight goes. Jin 3. Nope, frontline died too fast. But he does have Jin 3, Mul 3, Kale 3, to be fair. Finally level 30. I mean, I could roll for Kog'Maw 3, but Kog'Maw 3 wouldn't even come close to Karma's damage. I think we have to accept the fact that we have to rush level 9 here. To find the Cassandra. I wonder, like, if you... What if you do this? Because this would technically feed mana into Jarvan for a faster cast, no? I did go into cannon. $14k on a Karma, not bad. I mean, I feel like the damage is there, right? It's just a frontline issue. Star Guardian Emblem, maybe? Steadfast is decent. Lamox is decent. I don't know about the emblem. Let's see. Emblem would be Nico, bigger shield. We have Cassandra. Oh, and a Radiant item. Oh. Radiant Rubber, Radiant Shojin, Radiant Ginzo, Radiant Steadfast. Oh, so many decisions. I think it's Radiant Shojin though. Although, I think it's Radiant Shojin, because like I'm double dipping the mana again. Okay, that is fast. Okay, that's the second cast already. That's the third cast. If only I had a front line. Dude, if only I had a front line, man. That guy is my Cassandra, yeah. There's 2 Wraith players in the lobby. 3, 4, 5 Cassandra here. He has Varus 2, TF2. Seraphine 2. I mean, everybody left in the lobby is like super strong. I'm not that strong, I would say. I don't even have 6 prots in. Dude, he is feeding so much mana, holy. Okay, this time we beat the Jin. The amount of mana feed from Kog'Maw is crazy. But I think maybe I should put Kog'Maw 1 to the right to guarantee mana feed into Jarvan. You tank items? I'm trying, my friend. I'm trying. If you have like, if your comp kind of like requires you to have more Steadfast. If your comp requires you to have 6 backline items, it doesn't make things very easy. I mean, I suppose you could focus this comp more towards like Nico 3, Kog'Maw 3, but ugh. Not a fan of that. Wait, so who actually gets the mana here? Is it Cannon or Jarvan? No, it's Jarvan, okay. I mean, if the comp pops off, it pops off really hard. And Nico has like a super long mana lock as well. The mana into Nico would be wasted. Cannon has a stun and a heal. Jarvan has an important AoE. So these two getting mana is definitely more important than Nico getting mana. Although I'm actually wondering whether or not Adaptive on Jarvan would make him cast like even faster. If for this comp, Essence Share is required. Essence Share is sort of like this is like a mana battery setup. The point is that you can fully focus on damage items on Karma. Where like Kog'Maw, you can see how much mana here Kog'Maw is feeding into Karma. Pretty crazy. Yeah, of course. My yapping game goes onto YouTube. Classic. Classic, classic. Okay, let me just... Okay. This guy is hard to beat though. But I can deny him Cassandra 3. He won't, like, he has so many Braum Poros as well. I think I have to win like 6 times against him. Each time we need a tuber, I ask for Mecha Blade Aatrox since renting seems to help. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know if I can beat him. I think he's too capped. This guy is pretty capped. Actually, I kind of have an idea for something. I kind of want to know if this works or not. Oh, it's Zyra 3. No, I wanted to see if this works. He already hit Zyra 3. I guess I could have denied the Zyra and the carousel, but nah, let him have his fun. I would have lost anyway, right? Okay, I kind of would have liked to see if... Because I feel like Cannon for the CC would have been really fun as well. Because I can see like Cannon constantly stunning 2 people or something. The positioning made it worse. Yeah. Nah, unfortunately it is. I mean, Zyra has 40 mana regen at the moment, so... Okay, I guess we can't see the final of this. Rip me. But yeah, it was an interesting comp. Hey, we found Cassandra. Time to die. Imagine this with Cannon carry augment. Maybe. Kiki.